What's happening, guys? Brenton Plays Magic is the name of the channel. My name's Brenton. Appreciate you tuning in and watching. If you enjoy the content, please, subscribe to the channel and like the video that you are watching. So we're still playtesting the Lantern deck with the blue focus, namely for Word of Invention. I'm not sure what to call this. Blue Lantern. If it catches on, turns out to be the list of play, maybe we'll just refer to it as Lantern. But let's get a match in. These matches are completely random too, so sometimes we come up against really obscure decks. This hand seems okay. We've got the Lantern lot. Couple of lands that are artifact dependent. We're on the draw. We could come into maybe a Mox Opal or a Bauble. Speed things up so we can get out a Glimmer Void or Spire. An Inquisition, turn 1. So our opponent plays Bloodstained Mire, which could mean a lot of things. It could be Burn. I kind of hope it's Burn. Okay, so Underground River. Interesting. Excuse me. This will allow us to turn 1 Inquisition. I think we Glimmer Void into Lantern, or we could Underground River. It doesn't matter. Land into Lantern. Or we don't, and we pay a life to Inquisition. Takes him off his 2-drop. Maybe that's a better play here. This guy's got to be wondering, Underground River? Really? Alright. So Snapcaster for sure. So we're up against Grixis Death Shadow. I feel like there's some pressure on me because this is a matchup where we really want to beat this deck. This is the deck to beat. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. This is Wild Wednesday for me. Wednesdays when I get down with a few drinks. I've already had a few beers. Let's see. So Scalding Tarn came out. He's got a Gurmag Angler. She's a turn away from casting. A Thoughtseize would be great here. Take away that Angler. Not going to happen. So let's go. Doesn't really matter. Brutality is ineffective against the Fatal Pushes. So we'll go Glimmer Void. Run out of Lantern. And run out of Codex Shredder. So do we push away the Street Wraith here? I believe we do. Well, let's see. Yeah. Well, that adds to his let's see, he's got to pay 1, 2, 7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would make 5, 6, and 7. Should be a turn away. I think we let him draw it. So if he gets a Death Shadow next turn, we will just after he draws the Street Raid, we'll just mill that away. We might be able to catch him where he draws a Death Shadow, plays it. Okay, yeah, that's better. We'll definitely get rid of Tasker. And in response, we mill away the Tasker. Alright. Terminate. Sure. Draw the Terminate. There he is. It's a big scary dude turn 3. Can't lie. Bridge. No. Okay. So the angler is out. We play Spire. We play Shredder. Thoughtseize is a bit of a dead hand. Dead card, rather. Next turn, we probably need to throw that away. We really need a bridge here. That's how we survive this. Brutality is a dead card right now. We could save it for picking off something out of his hand. Alright, so he cracks Scalding Tarn. Well, let's see what we get. Another Scalding Tarn. Okay. So we'll say okay to that. Inquisition. Sure. So he gets in for 5. Nothing we can do. Passes the turn. We mill. We are, let's see, a couple of turns away. Yeah, Inventor Fair is not going to do it. Spire is definitely not going to do it. I really don't care if he Inquisitions the Brutality here. Best thing we can probably do is, if we don't get a bridge or an Ancient Stirrings. Okay, here's where that works. He does not have a counter, so let's see. Spire. Got blue source, blue source, blue source. Colorless. Improvise, improvise. Okay, so it's all the same. Blue, blue. I need to lose a couple life off this. Blue. Where? Improvise. Improvise. There we go. And we can do it now because it doesn't matter. We know he doesn't have a counterspell. So this is where we want to be game 1. We have the lock. He should not have any artifact removal. Let's slam the white Porter Bridge. There we go. Okay. Post board is where shit gets tricky. because we know the ceremonious rejections are coming in. Hopefully this is where Whir shines. I think we played game 1 100% right. Maybe 90% right. Blue, black, and red. Okay, so we shouldn't have to worry about Stony Silence. Go down Baubles for Welding Jars. We already have a Grafdigger's Cage main. Is Brutality good here? Our Leyline's good here. Because he could Thoughtseize away our bridges if we draw one. I think we go down the Brutalities. This is where I need to really brush up against this matchup. Let's go down. So hard. Let's go down Witchbane Orb because we'll be susceptible to his discard, his Thoughtseizes, before we can whir for Witchbane. 60 cards. Do we just run it like this? Okay, let's try it. Very interesting draw here. He is on the draw. If he has Thoughtseize, he takes Mox Opal, and we're left with one land and a bunch of crap that doesn't do anything. I think we mull this hand. Not terribly better, but I don't want to go down to 5, assuming that he has Thoughtseize. So let's keep Bottom the Spire. He's got the Thoughtseize. Inquisition works too. I still think that's probably the correct keep. Just sweet if we drew another one. Of course, it's going to be the land. Let's play a line, an island, and a Pixis, and pass turn, and proceed to lose this game. He brought in at least 3 ceremonious rejection. And next turn will be Tasker or Garmag Angler, or Garmag Angler. Could be right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so he's going to whiff. Like, you already saw my hand, dude. Like, what are you even doing? You totally screwed up there. With Hand Sanctum. We want 3 blue sources so we can whir for our bridge. There he is. Kind of broke, right? Ah, I was hoping for the bridge right there. Okay. More lands. At least he's playing big guys, so once we can actually get the bridge in. the bridge will actually work. Oh boy. Alright, so I guess we can whir for lantern here. I guess we have to. One, two, three, blue. And he's stubborn denials. Brilliant. Alright, well, the rest of your turn is whipped. Oh boy. Looks like a tough loss coming our way. Now, can we get a bridge here? Or an ancient stirrings? Inventor's fair. Okay. More lands. More useless lands. Just gonna draw all his Thoughtseizes. Alright, down to 10. We have multiple cards that really help us here. But it's just not all of our Glimmer Voids. I feel like we should be able to win this matchup. It's just not panning out for us. And we would just assume he has more counter magic in his hand. There's Death's Shadow. And another. So do we crack Inventor's Fair here? No, we can't because it has Metal Craft, even though it doesn't say it does. Pixis, okay. So play another Glimmer Void. Yeah, we're just dead, aren't we? Alright. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? He Thoughtseized our whir. Okay. I don't think that the sideboard choices were terribly incorrect. He just got us. So we couldn't get into a bridge. Look at this hand. Alright, we pretty much have to mold this. We can't rely on drawing a land, and an opal, and a land. Oh gosh. Part of me wants to keep it because we get ley line, but we don't have a bridge. He can just, yeah. And then we get this hand. Look at this. We have to mull that. Can't keep no landers in Magic. I guess we keep it. Well, we will take our lantern. Daniel Brody. Alright, so Darkslit Shores. And we'll Thoughtseize you. Take some counter magic. What'd you keep? I think the Gearmag Angler is probably, because he can Thought Scour and Street Wraith. Yeah. Obvious choice. We will next turn Lantern and Codex Shredder. Puts us in a better place. So we don't know what he drew here. Ah, looks like he drew a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition. Okay. So we don't know what he got right there from the Street Wraith or the Sleight of Hand. But we will know everything after that. Alright. So he drew a Street Wraith. Okay. So something's going down. At least he's not getting a Thoughtseize. Although he might have drawn one. We are recording, right? Okay. So we won our Dark Six Shores. 1, 2. We should be set to bridge via Whir next turn. Maybe we can get there. You're killing me. You're killing me. Really? You're killing me. My hesitation echoes my frustration. Good player. I like this guy. Alright. Sent for 8. But it's dead. It's good. It's good. I think we take the Lantern or the Opal. Because we need the 3rd blue to play. We're dead. We're dead, right? Because he fetches. We let him draw this. He fetches and burns himself with a shot. Takes his Death Shadow up to 11, and that kills us. So we have to mill that away. He's got it anyway. Alright. So we're dead. Yep. So this is how you not beat Death Shadow. And he leaves the game. Alright. Well, we gave it an honest try, guys. I don't know what else we could have done. But if you guys have suggestions or comments, please leave them. This is the one match that is difficult for our deck, if they're out of many, but this is the deck to beat. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks.